From Somalian Ballon d'Or winners to ponytail TikTok dancers trying to bribe their way in. It's that time again, Shaggers. As today we'll be assembling the Gaffers, Senors and Mr. BARF's greatest career mode side of all time. We've had some proper players through the years, haven't we? Hundreds again to choose from. But by the end we would have whittled it down to a starting 11. We'll get to see some absolute stonkers as well. Don't you worry about that. Without doubt, some of the best goals that have ever been scored. I mean, are you daft? Now, we did do this before. That was Sir BARF's 11. It's time for another trip down memory lane and Meadow Lane. You lot requested it, so this is a thank you. Love you long time. 4-3-3 attack. First up, goalkeeper. I get an honourable mention. Fan favourite for all the wrong reasons. Fang Lee. Don the Great Wall of China, want ya? But that would only work if the wall was made out of Lego. The Dresden man loved dropping the bollock. Couldn't get enough of it. But did actually stay to the very end due to peer pressure. The Aussie, Evans, was good. Was he good? Or did he just like to tip it onto the bar? It's not him anyway. It's Accrington Stanley's big lanky ginger Finnish freak. Lucas Bergstrom. The ex-Chelsea man we got on a free in season 2. And he went from denying Paul Mullen at Wrexham to keeping out Mbappe in the Champions League. Bergie in the full grey kit was like a big bleeding concrete slab for us between the sticks. Not great with his feet, that must be said. Arsehole fell out whenever he had to kick it. But bar that, he very rarely got caught with his pants down. Just didn't pass to him. Sorted. Peaked at an overall of 77. But that peak was a level that no other has replicated with a 1 on their back. And you're right, in the big games and the title deciders and the finals. How many clutch saves? This will sum it up lovely. Away at the Ibrox. Double save in the first half. Second half, get another one down, yeah. Lucas Bergstrom, well done, son. You've made it. That's the goalkeeper spot sorted. The top comment was him for best player of that series. I don't mind it. There's a few more red players that could get in this side, though. But first, a big thank you to our sponsor on today's video. Speaking of greatest of all time, when it comes to shaving your balls, there is no debate, there is only one. And it's the masters of men's grooming, Manscaped. They're showing off now, aren't they, with this sexy white top colourway. The Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra. Our Father's Day has just come and gone, but if you gifted him this, it'd be your mummy who got the real present. She likes flowers. His knob balls and gooch now look like a beautiful bouquet. That's all thanks to this powerful electric body trimmer, which is all about versatility and control. Equipped with 2 next-gen blade heads. The upgraded trimmer blade has longer, wider and rounded teeth that handle even the thickest hair without pulling or snagging. And quick and easy, switch to the foil blade for that ultra smooth bare skin finish. Catches the finest hairs. No need for a barber when it comes to giving your balls a 0.5 fade. The upgraded LED light helps you see every angle, unless we forget waterproof. So if you're wanting to look your best, lads, with summer fast approaching and up your grooming game, then look no further than the Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra. And over to the link below, manscaped.com, to grab yours. And use my promo code BARFYBOY. You'll get 15% off your entire order at checkout. That's the link below, manscaped.com, code BARFYBOY for 15% off. Big thank you to Manscaped for sponsoring this vid. Now let's get back on it. Right then, we're back. Let's do what we did last time so we can see some belters and jump straight to camp. Spoilt for choice, the Italian Romeo, easily the best player for that Citadella side, deserves a nod. Another Youth Academy lad, Leo Schmidt for SE Verl, scorer of maybe the greatest goal ever. Not this one. This one. Here we go. I'm gonna sing Sherloid by Sherloid. Disgusting. And again, I'm like a Filipino taking pics on a beach. I want every angle of it. Plenty of big name cams, but not many could match up to the impact Alex Henderson had for the Old Red. The 10 full seasons, won the lot. Yeah, he'll go down as an old-timer, but there really is no debate on this one, lads. It's Arminia Bielefeld's Lucas Podolski. I love this man. I love this man like a second father. We put him straight in the Classic 10, and the rest, as they say, is history. Glorious history for the Blue of Bielefeld. You know, we always sign a veteran. It's a box that must be ticked. Some are a bit of a novelty. Most turn like Eddie Stobart's. Very few can chat to Billy Sharp. Well, Lucas Podolski leaves him on red. That left peg, I'd keep us sweating like Anne Frank with only a tube of Pringles. Creatively, you might say, wasn't all that. But why would you pass? And you can just line one up and twat it. He's a forget the bomber. This is the nuclear. I think this Bielefeld career mode is top 3 we've ever done, by the way. You know, we try our best to make a classic, but you need stuff to happen. And this man was making it happen. At age 46, he decided it was time for his curtain call. And it was his goals that helped us to get to the Bundesliga title, the Champions League. Although he did bag in that and all, we lost at Wembley to Chelsea in his final match. Tuhumchu took on the role, but after another season of European disappointment, knocked out this time in the quarters, Mr. Barf got on his hands and knees and begged him back. The famous old gunslinger at 48 returned after a year of knitting sweaters to help out his beloved Bielefeld. Just stayed at a 66, had about 21 pace, but didn't rely on it. He relied on this. Say something! Oh, it was a joke. At this point we did say his goal bonus was worth his originals and time with the grandkids. A brace in the DFB Pokal. And then this in Madrid against Madrid. It was simply meant to be. There will never be another one like him. You can have it at me in the comments, but I just love him so much. Lukas Podolski goes down as our greatest ever cam. Alright, let's fly through this defence. Centre halves. It's got to be the Carty skipper. Big gamble spending that kind of money in League 2. It was most a budget. But for Joel Latimer, that proved to be bargain booze. Do you know why he's great? Defender highlights are usually howlers. Couldn't find many for the Jamaican. He was just a cool head at the back for Senor's pies. Not once did we think to drop him. Ended his career as an 82 with some side strains from heavy lifting. Then I'm cheating a little bit here. But to partner him, he played a bit at centre half. It's SC Ville's captain, Maxime Haas. Better known as Nobby's Nuts. In a team full of youth, his mum birthed a full-blown bloke. Popped out with a Stella in one hand and a B&H bless your son in the other. Wasn't always reliable, but the team needed a character. Look at him, he was tall, but he was nothing but bones. A challenge versus Nobby was like running full pelt at a cupboard. We did have him, mostly at CDM, and wasn't really known for his goals. But when he did bag, they were usually massive. Stay to this piss whistler in the cup final. Stop it. Actually centre-back peering. Now for right-back. Ibar's Macedonian Todorov. Very unlucky not to get in. For me though, Ruel Walters just edges it. Transformed the Accrington side when he joined. Mr. Barf, we gave him licence in that 4-1-2-1-2 Nara to go forward and bomb on. And he became one of our most prolific attacking players. It's only recently we've been showing a bit more love to our fullbacks. And I've got so much love for the Tash. And for left back, I'm going for another Bielefeld boy. It's Maxime de Coupe. Got him for 30. The Belgium that could have played anywhere on the pitch. But the Shuko, he was getting chalk on his boots. I could have showed you endless chances he created. Plenty more goals that he scored. But this alone, on the final day of the season, gets him in. Take it away, son. He's done well. Good challenge. Unorthodox. By Alexandro. De Coupe. Evading tackles. Bloody hell, that you might as well go all the way here, De Coupe. You might as well go all the way. Oh! No. This is madness. From Maxim at the Madass. Yeah, it's up there, innit? Had 2 in that game to clinch the title. So full-backs, De Coupe and the Tash. That completes the back 4. That's better than Sir Boss. Centre mid. Let's have you then. You've got Ibar's Carlton Grant. I do feel if he had a few more seasons, he might have been in for a shout. He's a bit of a late bloomer, unlike long-time target Merlin Roll, who hit the ground stomping for us at Armenia. But let's not fanny about. We go to Wimbledon to get in football's biggest hard man. It's the Brick House. Timothy Kovalenko, a shoo-in, an all-timer, innit? You had Vinnie Jones smiling and Putin going, hang on a minute. The 6'7" Ukrainian picked up an our youth academy at Wimbledon. The only team he could have played for. The spine for Senor's new crazy gang. Players, they thought, yeah, I'm going to do a number on him. Unfortunately for them, they'd have to learn the hard way. When the opposition were lucky enough to get sent off. I'm not much of a lit reader, but I understood car park. Even had the gaffers arsehole twitching at times. Had overwhelming support from you lot. Captain material, no brainer. Boss in the midfield, crunching tackles. Yeah, they were plentiful. But don't let that distract you from the fact the man was a genius. This here lot faked it with his right to stab it in with his left. Freak show of a footballer. Could do it all up. Wins his battle in midfield. Whoops. I mean, in a team with more pricks than a second-hand darts board, he was the biggest and the baddest. Almost scored the best big game hat-trick ever. Conference League final against Sporting. Does one of them. Advanced rainbows for the first. Rounds the keeper for the second. And from 64 yards out, there's a Rizzler paper in it. This was pick of the bunch. A screamer. at the Villa ground. Get in, son. Ended his career as an 86 overall. Timothy Kovalenko, welcome to the side brick ass. That was a banker. To partner him, we're going for Sonny Zizou. Theodore, he said, give us that number 5. I'm me dad's old Preds. I will not shirk the responsibility of my family name. Well, Mr. Barr said, I don't give a rat's horse who your dad is. You call me father now. Under his tutelage, he became one of the best players in world football. He spuds at home. That's vintage Zidane. He was knocking him down in white like bowling pins. He was a force, wasn't he, when he got going? When it came to long passes, not a problem. He could spray one. Countless assists from Central. Pitt the Lock had a great understanding with King. Away at the bridge, with an absolute cannon off the bar. They adored him, did the old Red Faithful. When Madrid came knocking, all they could leave with was a message on the ring doorbell from the gaffer saying, do one. And eventually got the chance to play him. Stepped out of his father's shadow and put in 2 man-of-the-match performances over both legs. In fact, it was rare for him not to be the best player on the pitch. Ooze class from every pore. At age 32, he had won everything with Accrington. 91 overall. Jesus, can you imagine seeing him and Cov in the tunnel? Like 2 bleeding sleep paralysis demons. It's where it gets tasty now then. Left wing, let's have ya. We go back to Armenia for little Valentin Berger. The youth academy man couldn't hit a barn door to begin with, could ya? I thought we had another Rory Atkins on our hands. Remember him? Tits on a nun. Or tits on your mum, even worse. Stroke of genius. When we sent him off to Fenerbahce, had a bit of time with a special one and came back a special player. Had to give him a show of appreciation for the impact he went on to have. Scored massive goals, especially towards the end, but it's not him, as he couldn't lace the boots of this next chap. It's the ghost, Kasper Palowski, brought in as a 17-year-old at Notts County. Everything the Pole did with it was with a real panache, a stoic presence at Meadow Lane. Spent several years at the club, had a little Kevin Keegan moment when he left after relegation, but came back. A true ball whisperer, a majestic footballer. As he was rolling spliffs, the defenders were fighting fog. You know, there's only one player today that can say they've won the Ballon d'Or, and that is the silly-legged Somalian, who every time he got it was going, great Creo, gotcha. Nadif Abdul Rashid, very fresh in the memory, but there's no recency bias going on here. The dreadlocks, the number 7, everything about him was blockbuster. The same can be said, just slightly different, it has to be. Nathan Young Coombs, the Barnet, the patchy attempt at a beard. We get pretty taxed with the chubby little git, but just like the tax man, he was always showing up. There's something about a player that's already at the club going on to be a great. When Senor set eyes on the Lambrini swigging, he looked vape chuffing, Yugoslavia women's basketball betting man. It was a write-off. For Wimbledon, the crazy gang needed a front man. Having NYC up top was a joy. This one. Do you remember this one? Away at Anfield, just as the Scousers were celebrating, he dives deep into his JD drawstring bag of tricks. The Butlins baller, the Ginger Fury. He said if Wayne Rooney Street Striker was still a thing, he would have won it. Loved the flip-flap, didn't he? Flip-flapped his way into the hearts of the nation. Often finished the season as top goal scorer. Plenty of golden boots by his bedside. He's one of the gaffer's favourites. Finished his career as an 84. You know what? Ballon d'Or was about then, he would have won that as well, having bagged a couple in the Champions League final that season. The chubby little git, Nathan Young Coombs. No, he wore the number 7, he can do it on that left. 2 spots left to fill. Who's it going to be? Chris Kamara? I don't know, Jeff. One of them, of course, is the generational shagger brought in from Barnsley, Fabio Jallo. It didn't take you long at all, did it, son, to get settled in at Senor's Pies. With a goal on his debut away at Wrexham and a hat-trick in the League 2 playoff final versus MK Dons to send us up. A star was born as he became the poster boy. Up top, had a few strike partnerships in his time. Uncle Didzy taught him everything he knew. Bartos Bailey was like Crouch and Defoe. And then the £170 million man, Gaspard Paul. He had a bit. Fabio, though, is in the conversation for greatest ever, full stop. After watching his career back, it's a serious conversation we've got to have, you know. Had a bit of nastiness in his game. He was unpredictable. I remember trying to have out of the Leicester fans at one point. Hell, no bed. Stevie Coops. I know, sent that dozy drip to the job centre. So Shaggy, yes I am, would fire up his chainsaw and become a tree surgeon. Whenever we played those inbreds across the River Trent, I don't think there was a time he didn't bag. A career highlight was that first half at the City Ground and the last minute equaliser in the FA Cup final. Carabao Cup versus Palace. It was in fine voice again. In fact, he had more standing ovations at Wembley than Coldplay. Two-headed goals, followed by this overhead kick. Nobody said it was easy. Oh, it's such a shame for us to part. You're dancing, son. No matter the game, no matter the occasion. Get that white round thing to Fabio Giallo and watch the magic happen. The rest of the team was great, but he was Mozart around a bunch of banjo players. Right foot, left foot, devastating. Needed a draw at Villa for the Premier League title. Scored a hat-trick that day as well. His final season in the Champions League, he was tied on goals with Ronaldo for the record going into the final versus PSG. Forget Didier, he's the best big game player of all time. 95 overall, Fabio Giallo. Listen, he was left-footed. He played on the right. Well done, Shag. And then there was one. Some honourable mentions, got to give one to Martin Adam for how he EIO'd us up the Football League. The same can be said for the ponytail, Josh Davison. I love this goal, look. Didn't touch the ground. Have it. And the lamppost, Carl Udlin. Had some great options down at Wimbledon, didn't we? Somebody order a Chinese. Wei Sheng-yi, he was a quality number 9. Oh, we've had a plethora. But when it comes to a BARF team and this debate, it's not 9. It's the 27 spot. The late, great Alan Sosa made the shirt famous, and only 2 have gone on to wear it. Steeped in history. It's Accrington Stanley's Tom King and SC Verl's Rafael Cabral. I'm really struggling, lads. So let's go pan for pan, bar for bar. Both had the ability to punish you. Both had an unquenchable thirst for goals. You drop the ball, you're dropping a T-bone steak in the bowl of an XL bully. One-on-one, they competed, didn't you? They could tell you to sit down. Outside the box, they could both send in a spanker. Could show you 20 each. That Van Persie strike, that watch it, over the shoulder, sweet as a nut. Volleys go to Tom King. You know, you do this once, first time, off the ball, off the ground. You think, all right, fair play. You do it twice. Your middle name might as well be your Boa. Acrobatics, so that's exclusive to the Brazilian. Couldn't find one for Kingy. Was a bit of Yoga Bonito about this next touch, though. Oh, call the cops. You know, you talk so hip, man. You're twisting my melon, man. Creatively, Cabral has it. It helped he played false 9 in a free with a Japanese winger to his left and his right. He was amazing at linking it all together. He was the gravy on Senor's Sunday roast. In the biggest game, Champions League final, both left a mark. King against PSG and Madrid. As for Cabral versus Milan, a towering header. But yeah, this is what decided it for me. I mean, come off it. In the words of Greta Thunberg, I dare you, son. Rafael Cabral takes it. He's just a better all-round striker. He's got more to his game. I mean, headers, we haven't spoke about that. And just in terms of attributes, he's by far the most complete forward. An ox with his back to goal. Just a bleeding ballerina with the ball at his feet. Watch out for this touch behind him. Ah, sweeter than a mother's kiss at bedtime. Ended his career as a 95. And that completes Senors and Mr. BARF's all-time 11. Enjoyed that. I should have maybe stuck the Somalian in over the chavvy little game. Nah, that's it. Feel free to have it out with me if you'd have somebody else in. But yeah, cannot thank you all enough for all the support through the years. Taking time out your day to watch it. I went in the best place when I started, and this was an escape. Then it became a job. I'm making vids for you. Like, it's the best job in the world. Love and appreciate you all. Hope you enjoyed that one. Until next time, I'll see you in a bit.